Well, welcome back to the show. We're now joined by the Shropshire Revolution and head coach Dave Reid. Coach, thanks for taking some time to join us today.
Okay, it's a pleasure.
Let's just start with a little congratulations from this weekend. A tight win. Sounded like an exciting match against the Nighthawks. Can you tell us a bit more about it?
Yeah, it was. I guess first of all, is to say it was a without being too cliched, it really was a great game to be involved in. Both teams came out, especially on offense, came out firing. And the game went back and forth. I haven't counted the lead changes, but there were plenty of them, especially in the second half, where each score brought about a change of lead. So it really was an entertaining game, and we had a decent-sized crowd turn up to watch it, and there's some noise being made. So it was really an enjoyable game, and credits to the Nighthawks. We played them actually in a pre-season game last season, and actually it was a very similar type of high-scoring game. And but no, it was great to come out on top and get a win.
Yeah, it must have been great for the team and great for the fans as well. This was the second home game of the season, third game overall, with the first two not going your way, unfortunately, with a couple of losses to the team's name. How do you feel this has helped the team out now, being able to get back on winning tracks?
Yeah, it was great to obviously winning the game is obviously the most important thing, but I guess psychologically for us, it was great to and I guess the last game as well against Gateshead, it was great to be able to be compete with these teams and have close games with them, and that is really what the reason why we were happy to be promoted, and was why we've wanted to play Division 1 football for a long time. It's great to be able to compete with these teams and have close games. The Coventry game, we made no excuses. We were well beaten by the better team on the day, but even that game again was a lot closer. They're the Spur. I think they scored like 3 touchdowns just before the half time. Due to some mistakes and some turnovers. So even that game was quite a lot closer than the scoreline suggested. But we're just happy to be in a really good division this year. All the teams we've played, they're great clubs. As a coach, being able to swap game film and all that type of stuff's just been, has been really good this year, and long may it continue. Looking forward to the 7 remaining games.
Yes, it's certainly been exciting across the board from other games. Have you had a chance to look at the opposition much? Nottingham, West Coast, and Lancashire, and so on. Have you had a chance to see any of their games?
We've had a few. We've seen a few bits and pieces of those of the other games. But when we looked at the division when it was first announced at the end of last year. I think everyone agreed that it was just a lot. There was going to be a lot of unknowns, and the scorelines have kind of reflected that. I mean, Merseyside, 0-4 now, but they've probably got the best offence we've seen. So it seems quite strange, to think that they're winless, and we know Lancashire. We were coming up this weekend. A great defensive team, great on special teams. So we really knew what we were coming up against. We've been on the field, apart from Gateshead and Coventry. We've been on the field with all the other teams, at least once in the last 2 years. So we kind of knew what we were expecting in that respect. But it's just been great to have a division that's really close and competitive. No real blowout wins or victories so far. So hopefully, that will continue.
Yeah, you mentioned it's very exciting and unpredictable to follow a division that's so closely matched. And you're travelling away to Lancashire this weekend. What are your thoughts on this game coming up? Are the team looking good for it?
Yeah, not many people know this, but Shropshire Revolution and Lancashire Wolverines is quietly one of the bigger rivalry games in the league. We played them back in 2006 as a associate team. We were both associate teams. We had a scrimmage together, and since then, really, there's no love lost between the teams. So we played each other in 2007 season, and they had actually a very similar game to the Merseyside game this Sunday, just gone. It was a backward and forward type game. And then because of realignments and stuff, we didn't play them for the next 2 years. But then we started playing them again regularly the last 2-3 seasons. And, I've got a great respect for them as an organisation. They compete at all levels. They've got great coaches, guys like Danny Bowles, who we regularly email each other, Cy Purcell as well. So got lots of respect for the Wolverines, and it's always a good game when we get together. And I'm not expecting nothing less this Saturday. Sorry. And in terms of the way the game will go, we know what they do. They generally play great defence, great special teams. So we've got to be ready for the challenge. We'll prepare this week, and hopefully we'll be in good shape for the game.
So yeah, it'll certainly be an exciting game. You mentioned the rivalry there, and it's their first home game of the season, so no doubt they'll be fired up for it too. So we'll be watching closely to see how this one goes. Hopefully it'll be another exciting one, but certainly from your point of view, I know you'll want it to turn into win number 2. So thanks for joining us on the show, and good luck for this weekend.